Hi, I'm Nate, and welcome to 2 Hour Steam, a segment where we get a game from Steam, play it for 2 hours, and then decide if we're going to refund it or not. Today, I've got 3 people joining me.
Hey, I'm Xavier Prexa. I enjoy first-person shooters, community-based games, and most of the time I play on PC. However, I also enjoy playing on Xbox and PlayStation on occasion.
Hi, I'm Harmony. I'm a fan of open world adventure games, but I'm really getting into multiplayer games, so I'm pretty excited about today's game.
And I'm Dean, and I like RPG games. I also play on PC and Xbox One.
Cool, and today we're looking at PLAYERUNKNOWN'S Battlegrounds, a battle royale style game where 100 players are dropped into a map.
You'll be thrown into the match where you have to scavenge, evade, or attack other players, and also fight against the map as it continually shrinks and forces you into a tighter and tighter space against your fellow players.
From there, it's more finding my team, camping out upstairs, camping the stairs to a little house. The game was very good with direction of sound, so you could hear footsteps, gunshots. More just I sat and I listened.
Yeah, well, the atmosphere definitely added to the intensity of the game. Otherwise, especially in those moments that were a bit slow, you're camping out. But yeah, then you'd hear distant gunshots, explosions in the distance. You might have a bit of fog on the map or something. It makes it so much more terrifying.
There's another bombing.
You want to vacate yet?
Woo!
I don't want to vacate yet.
I want to vacate. If we head west,
Shots,
That's
lots
right,
of shots.
They're in the opposite building.
But the weather wasn't dynamic, it was static, so fog wouldn't roll in halfway through a match, but it would appear at the start, making it more difficult for those snipers that always seem to get us. Whereas
You're all about to be massacred.
yeah,
I'm down.
They got us.
There's solo, duo, and squad-based game modes.
And it also introduces a whole new mechanic, being able to revive teammates, meaning that when you're down, you're not necessarily out if a teammate can get to you. With playing with friends, I found that if you wanted to verse each other, it was quite a challenge because you couldn't actually invite people through Steam or join through Steam. You had to rely on third-party custom servers, which sort of neglected to let you know if you were waiting on a countdown timer or more players to join, and you just sort of were loaded in and then left to wait.
Adding in something that will allow players to join a match together, but still fight free for all, needs to be looked at because it's entirely unreliable right now.
So I had a controller plugged in, and PUBG picked up on that. But it was keyboard and mouse in the menus.
Yeah, I definitely found that trying to start with the controller was confusing because it only had the keyboard controls at the start, like on the menu.
I wasn't able to see the layout, change buttons or anything like that. But it was pretty easy to pick up for anyone who's used a controller, Was a couple of odd discrepancies. Y was reload and X was interact with objects. That caught me off a few times.
One thing I found quite annoying and was the cause of a couple of deaths was when you pick up an automatic weapon, every weapon's forced to be single fire and you have to manually change it to full auto because sometimes you were picking them up in a fray and you needed the full auto straight away and you would just forget.
Well, I definitely think that the customization is quite simple, but it definitely caters to a large audience.
You're not expecting much, but I'll tell you this, it was pretty good considering if you look at like a AAA title like Destiny or Destiny 2 and their character creation.
And it did allow for a bit of flavor with different coats and jackets you could get, but to get them you had to unlock battle packs, which were costly items to buy to get a singular clothing item of random. I got pants. I got 2 pairs of pants.
Well, as the game is a early access, it does have its issues, but I see that the game is definitely doing its best to compensate for that. My game froze and crashed twice. The second time was while I tried to reload into the match, but as you could actually reload right back into that match where you took off with all your gear exactly where you were. Like, I think that is a great way of dealing with the issue.
So overall, I found the game quite fun with friends, but by myself I'll probably get a bit bored. It's very repetitive gameplay, and so I think I will refund it based on that. But with friends, I definitely would keep it.
I think this is the kind of game that players of DayZ are going to be very at home in. It's got community involvement, it has a lot of skills that you have to develop, and it's a lot of fun just in general. It's got a lot of adrenaline that runs through it. So I'm a firm keeper. I'd play it with friends, I'd play it on my own.
It was a fun game, especially with a group to play it with, but I don't think I'd keep it. But it's something I'm keeping an eye on. Updates come with it, whether it's worth getting back to a later date.
It was a really fun game, but like it's sort of been said, it needs more to keep you entertained in the long run. It's definitely a lot more fun with friends, but otherwise I'm eventually going to get bored, so I'm going to refund it.
That was 1 keep for solo and 3 keeps for with friends, and that's $30 on Steam if you want to check out PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.